Okay, so I came up with an idea. Since I usually take nightly walks, I think that's when, hey kitty, I think that's when I'll do my little nightly content. Maybe I'll maybe stick to that. That's my new little routine. I'm gonna stick to. That's the routine I'm starting. Okay, so it's a work in progress. Anywho. But we're gonna call this little section of content my thoughts on what I've been thinking. Okay, this is just random things that I think about. I'm gonna preface this with saying you ain't ready for the things that go through my brain sometimes. But riddle me this. If we're on a floating rock and it's a circle or a spherical or oblong spherical type structure shit thing, right? But there is a constant curvature, is what we know, right? Right. Okay. So if there's a constant curvature, how do we even know, let alone our uptake? How do we know about, have any idea of, let alone are able to obtain level? Anybody? Anybody? Because if we're on a circle or any type of sphere, how do we know anything about flat, level, or straight? Okay? Don't worry. I'll wait. Okay. Also, if they be going to space, how come when they take pictures, we don't never be seeing the satellites? Also, where do the stars be in them pictures? Okay, whatever. Also, why do people yell at somebody like in traffic or something, and then like for cutting them off, and then they be the main one cutting motherfucker, speeding up to cut motherfucker off to go slow, and don't know what their turn signal is for? Like, it's the stick on the sale. Do you not know what that stick is for? Seriously? Okay. Let's see. There was also, why is it that people in general have a problem with hearing the word no? But it seems like a lot of people with Y chromosomes seem to think that in their front lobe, they know that people that don't have Y chromosomes, or even people who do, have the right to say no to anything, whether it's their advances, sexual contact, their phone number, their name, conversation, whatever it is. People have the right to say no. They know that. However, when they hear no, they get very angry and violent and upset and want to make you feel bad for saying the word no. But why are we mad? Because you like to say no. I think that's weird. I also think it's weird to think that it's okay to do something to somebody when you did it to them. Oh, it's all right. Oh, it's not a big deal. I don't know why you so mad. But then if that same person do the same thing back to you, or does the same thing similar to you, you feel like they're the worst person in the world. Wait a minute. It's inexcusable now. Hold on. But it was okay when you did it. But how is it wrong now? Can somebody make it make sense? Maybe not. Okay. How about this? How about you don't want to give your partner something, whatever it is, be it emotional, sexual, and they don't have to necessarily be a partner. It could be a friend. It could be whoever. But you don't want to give this person whatever this is, but you mad when they get it somewhere else. Why? Why for come? Also, when you don't want to be with somebody, why are you mad when they with somebody else? Just my thoughts on what I've been thinking. This is some weird shit.